to the Shot Part 2. My name is Bobby Rossi, and I'm alongside my tag team partner of the evening, Lassie. Joining us this evening. Thank you very much, for the Triple Crown is on the line, as are so many reputations. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your opening contest!
And from ringside, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to RWA Legacy. I am Rob Massey, and I will be joined shortly by Bobby Rossi, and we are getting ready for Legacy Day 1. It is a 2-day extravaganza, and what a 2 days we have in store for you. The amount of matches that we have a total of 21 matches in 2 days, all for the richest prize of the RWA, leading up to the match for the richest prize of the RWA, the Triple Crown Championship tomorrow night in our main event. We do not know who the #1 contender is. That will be determined today, but here it is, our opening contest in RWA Legacy 11, and here comes Kalvin Strange. Kalvin Strange is going to be taking on Jack Connor, a man who is on a quest. A couple of years ago, Jack Connor could have contended and did contend for the Triple Crown Championship here at Legacy. Unfortunately, Jack Connor is not at the top of that mountain. He is, in fact, if you want to draw a correlation, at the bottom of the mountain, the leadoff contest here in a tall order in Kalvin Strange. Can Jack Connor once again beat the odds here and get a win here at RWA Legacy? Legacy has been a great area of opportunity for jamming Jack Connor. Excuse me, Jack Connor. No more jamming. Jack Connor is all business here tonight. I spoke with him earlier this afternoon, and he told me that it is not about anything other than a victory here. Show here at the RWA Chop Shop Part 2 for our opening contest as we officially welcome in, as the bell sounds here, we welcome in Bobby Rossi. And Rossi, this is our 5th Legacy together.
And that it is, my friend. And how time flies. Each and every Legacy has had a feel of its own, and this year is no different. After a very long, arduous year of getting our act back together, really working out the kinks as to what our roster has to offer, this Legacy means so much considering all the transitions that have taken place coming into tonight's event.
You want to talk about the difference between, a little bit of, just under a year, as Legacy was in August last year. You want to talk about a difference in roughly 10 months. There is nothing in Legacy 11 that is remotely similar, other than one storyline that we saw at Legacy 10 last year, and the only thing that has boiled over and gotten worse is the feud between the Foundation and the RWA.
Well, that goes without saying for those of our viewing public who have been watching this unfold. It's no news to them that the Foundation hasn't wavered one bit. They've been stalwart in their position, feeling as if the RWA has tried to overlook those who have built this very promotion, and we're going to see that maybe culminate tonight, later on this evening, as Team Phoenix takes on the Foundation.
Greco-Roman style here, chest to chest, trying to get a muscle ground here between Jack Connor and Kalvin Strange. And Jack Connor, very nimble, is able to get Strange up. They both stay locked in this top wrist lock, knuckle locks, and a double cover, and both shoulders are up here.
Here's the thing about Kalvin Strange, where he has in my opinion, the advantage. Not too many people of the RWA have locked up with this fella, as we've only seen him a handful of times, but our board of directors has kept close watch over him, as he's going to be a standout in some of the great northern talent that Maine has to offer.
And Jack Connor showing a little bit of cockiness, which is something that we have not seen recently from Jack Connor. He's, in the last couple of months, he's been feeling it. He's been getting victory after victory, and he's starting to really climb that mountain back to the top where he feels he rightly belongs, but deserves to earn back.
Kalvin Strange muscles him into the corner, and to your point, Massey, to retain that streak that he has, that he's on, he needs to do what he's been doing the entire time, and that is stay focused. He starts to get a little cocky, drops his guard, it's lights out for Jack Connor.
Jack Connor able to get a forearm there, charging. Calvin Thomas goes for a boot, nobody home. He's able to break the lock, and now steps on the back of Jack Connor, and now Kalvin Strange rubs Jack Connor's nose in a big arm drag, another arm drag. Shades of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat there with those deep arm drags by Jack Connor.
Strange is reeling, and he's completely taken out of the game early on, as in my estimation, it's been all Connor.
Yeah, if we're scoring this on points, which is a phrase that you will hear all day, ladies and gentlemen, so if you don't like it, buckle in. But if you're scoring on points, Jack Connor is absolutely ahead. Connor off the ropes, charges. Kalvin Strange gets a knee up as Connor was going to charge with the clothesline, trying to knock Strange off of the apron there. And now Connor is in a bad way. Went for it all, and well, this time the house looks like it won. You have seen Kalvin Strange in other promotions. You've not seen him, as you said, in the RWA a lot, as Strange gets in that nice low-level drop kick on jamming Jack Connor. I mean, Kalvin Strange, very cocky individual, but very talented, and talk about strength.
Well, that's the thing about Kalvin Strange. He lives up to his moniker. You're not going to see a whole lot of flash of pizzazz out of the guy, but everything he does in the ring has purpose. He's very old school. He's very methodical, and you're seeing that here.
Two, and a kick out just did two. Jack Connor, that was only the second pinfall of the evening. Technically first where there was a man officially on top looking for the victory. If you don't count the Greco-Roman knuckle locks.
Well, I mean, again, Kalvin Strange being very orthodox, if you will. You know, he's not going to be all over the place. Connor, early on, you know, he's feeling excited. This is his house and his words. You know, Legacy is a sentimental event to him, and Kalvin Strange has everything to gain in a victory here, which is why I feel as though he's been more focused than Connor.
Strange blocked the arm there, tried to take Jack Connor down. Jack Connor switches behind, another forearm there by Connor, as the crowd, you heard maybe moments ago, really behind Jack Connor, which, I mean, if we're going to call a spade here, we haven't really seen recently. This crowd has really started to believe in and turned around on Connor.
High knee lift into the Hangman's neckbreaker. Connor for the pin.
1, 2, and a kick out after just two, and Connor thought he had it there. You know, Kalvin Strange went after that left arm, which is the arm for the patented jacked up, that Polish hammer that Jack Connor uses. He has only used it a handful of times, but it is very effective. He is setting up for it now, that big swinging Polish hammer, and down goes Jack Connor.
Strange has done his homework, and he has him cinched in pretty tight in his arm bar. Connor's, I'm not so sure he's close enough to the ropes, Massey.
He really is, and Jack Connor does have a long reach, but he is a long way away, and Connor tries to roll a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. But how much did that affect his shoulder? As he had to fight after that submission, he hits the jacked up, but how much were that worth? 1, 2, and almost 2, almost 3. But Jack Connor goes immediately after that shoulder, after the armbar. The damage done. That was not the full jacked up that we have seen before.
Again, back to my point, Kalvin Strange just surveyed his competition very well. He knew he had homework to do, and he did just that. Connor needs to re-strategize or find a second win because he's looking out of sorts right now.
I don't think he was really expecting a reversal there. Big crescent kick by Jack Connor. He is going to the second rope, and he hits it. It's a second rope code breaker, goes after the knee, and right into a bully choke.
Look at this.
And that's it. Jack Connor, again, this time, Kalvin Strange is the victim. Jack Connor, victorious here at Legacy.
Your winner of this match, via submission, Jack Connor!
It has been a long year of professional wrestling for Jack Connor, but he is victorious once again at Legacy. And Jack Connor did exactly what my broadcast partner had basically preached, which was find another way to win, as Kalvin Strange right here in front of us, very unhappy about his loss, but it was a loss by submission and a smart move and big win for Jack Connor.
I gotta hand it to him. I gotta commend the young man. Very solid matchup, and what a way to start our 11th annual Legacy.
21 matches on the card, 1 down, 20 to go. Day 1 of Legacy. Our next match will be right after this.